Okay. All right. So everybody can hear me, right?
Yes.
All right, cool.
Yep.
So today we're going to go over Assurity as the carrier. I mean, it's one of our new ones that comes from Symmetry. And as you can clearly see, they have a few different product lines, everything from disability, income, critical illness, accidental death, whole life, universal life, term life, and annuities. You might see that a few carriers that we're getting back, they're going to say, you're qualified to write, but you can't write annuities. You got to do this annuity training. A lot of carriers want you to do like a updated annuity training, so definitely want to do that. But today I'm going to talk about, just briefly go over their products, but I'm mostly going to focus on their term life product. So when you go into Assurity, once you get your agent writing number, you just want to go ahead and type in Assurity agent login, and then it'll open up to the agent center. You'll register your account first, and then you'll be able to log in with your, your login info. So they do have disability income, and I like how they just have like overviews of everything, and if you click on different products that they have, then they go into product specifications, like the age, the class, and different things like that. What states you can use. These will open up, like if you want to do quick quotes and illustrations, you want to do the e-app or need forms or marketing materials, it's all here to the left. You can also kind of highlight any of these sections here. We're in the product center. That's where you will get all of your product information. Marketing and training is there, the leaders conference that they have within their company themselves. And of course, my business is where you will look at your business. So they have different types of disability income, critical illness. They always go, what is that for? Heart attack, stroke, cancer, strike anyone, most will survive. CI pays a lump benefit at first diagnosis of a covered illness or procedure. So, they have, fully underwritten critical illness, then they have simplified critical illness. So, again, goes about the ages, the amount of coverage is all there. Accidental death is probably one of the most cheapest type of policies you can ever do as far as price is concerned. So they have issues age 18 to 60, 50,000 to 350,000 level premiums, guaranteed renewable up to age 65, 75. Whole life, again, they have participating whole life, which is good. And of course, you got single premium whole life. Um, as you see here, their face amounts are 10,000 and up, 15 days old up to 85 years old are the issue ages. So I'm curious to see with face amounts of 10,000 and up, to compare, how this would compare to like a final expensive needed. But preferred non-tobacco, preferred tobacco standard, juvenile, additional underwriter required for face amounts above 300,000 for ages 0 to 17, and over 200,000 for over ages 18 to 45. And then over 150,000 for ages 46 to 60. So that probably be the additional underwriting required would more than likely be some type of paramedical exam. So this would be cool to look into, and then you also have different product guides and underwriting guides and different things right here. If you ever, need, things as a sample policy. Again, quotes are right here, applications are right here, marketing materials are right there. Let's go into universal life. So they have a UL, they have the overview. And of course, if you click here, like on the type of policy, then it goes into the product specifications. Face amounts 25,000 for all ages, from 25,000, should I say. And so, you can read into that. We're going to go into the term life, which I really want to get into today, which we're going to focus on more than anything else, is because they have different types of term. So we're going to dig into it. With that, I'm going to go into this quick reference sheet that I just emailed everybody. And I'm gonna go to the bottom of this page. And I'm just gonna quickly go over the term life insurance part. So yeah, face amount starting at 25,000 up to 10 million. They do have accelerated underwriting, which is good. And that's the instant decision, accelerated underwriting and instant decision available up to 500,000 for ages 18 to 50, 350,000 for ages 51 to 65. You can add critical illness and disability riders that pay in addition to death benefit. Of course, they have the overcome client objections with return of premium benefit provided under the endowment benefit rider. So that's a rider that they have for ROP with this product, which is, again, so we now have another ROP product. It's not just Americo and Mutual of Omaha. So I'll be curious to see, to compare premiums and costs, with this particular product here. Full e-app and everything like that is there. Tele app, electronic, tele app paper and full paper app. So it's different ways to get this app submitted, which is really cool. Again, this goes over the other different benefits that they have, but let's go back into here. So term level products, again, 10-year term, 15-year, 20 and 30-year terms. Age of last birthday based on level term period. So again, 10-year period premium is between 18 to 75. 15-year, 18 through 70, 20, 18 through 65, 30, 18 through 55, meaning that if someone was over, that age, they probably wouldn't qualify. Face amounts, again, 25,000 to 10 million. They've got the different underwriting classes. And levels are, premiums are level and guaranteed for the initial term period of 10, 15, 20, and 30 years with an attained age scale. Therefore, after an insured's, based on the insured's gender, underwriting class, age, and benefit amount. So we know that typically is after age 60, they will go up. But if it's within that term period, the initial term period, that premium will stay the same. And it can be renewed up to age 95. So let's go into how do we sell one of these. You see here where we would go to quick quotes over here to the left. It's where you'll click that and it will just say, if you're happy with your quote, continue directly to the application. If you would like an illustration of the policy, use Assurity Life's portrait, available as a web-based system. So you can go online to get online access to it, or you can download it and to your computer where you can just use it all the time. But for the sake of today's meeting, let's just go to get a quote, and it'll take you to Assurity quick start page here. And you would go to put in the primary insured state. Let's just say Illinois, just because that's where I am right now. And we'll should say get a quote right here. Okay, here we go. You click get a quote, and then you will go with the person's age. So let's just say someone's 45 years old, female, non-nicotine user. And let's always go with preferred plus. Let's try to get them the best. This is pretty healthy. You'll go to next. Does your client want to add coverage for children? We'll say no this time around. But that'll be a yes or no question. And then it'll recommend some options. Let's give it a second here to load that up. Any questions so far while this is loading here? No, I don't hear anything.
No question. What age did you put in there for this?
I put 45 female.
Okay.
So these are just some suggestions here. 10-year, 250,000 is $19.58. $250,000 for 20 years is $28, and a $250,000 for 20-year coverage, additional coverage with the ROP is $92 a month for a ROP term, which ain't that bad actually. If someone had if this was like a mortgage protection per se, and they wanted like 20-year situation ROP, that's not too bad for $92. But let's just mess around a little bit. Let's go to customize this quote. And that should give you like the ability to go ahead and mess around and manipulate the benefit amount. Let's say we want to go 350,000. Let's do that. I'll start pulling it together over here. We're looking at $24 a month now. Let's say we want to go with let's go with a 30 year. Why not? Maybe somebody just bought a house for 350,000. 57 bucks. Not too bad, 45-year-old. And they have these little eyes here. So if you're ever unclear if what these mean, you can always click on that. We should all know what the monthly disability income rider is. It provides a monthly benefit while the insured is totally disabled. Up to a maximum of 2 years, benefits are payable only for total disabilities beginning before the insured's 65th birthday and not payable until after the insured has continuously been disabled for 90 days. We got the endowment. Pete provides a return of a portion of the premiums paid for the base term policy, and this rider less any benefits received and policy fees paid. The benefit is paid at the end of the initial term period or upon termination of the policy for any reason other than the death of the insured prior to the end of the initial term period. So that's how that works.
So Renee, hold on. Before you do that, scroll up. Let me see something.
Scroll up.
Yeah. Okay. So you're doing. I'm just trying to get I'm putting this into the thing now where I can look at. I'm trying to do price comparison while you doing all of this.
Oh.
See where everybody else is at. As far as
that's definitely something I would mess around with, just to play around with numbers. Like for example, if you went to like Royal Neighbors or something and did a price comparison for their jet term or something like that, that would be a good comparison maybe.
This is a big difference though, bro.
And which, just out of curiosity, what company are you
okay, so
at?
so let me make sure you got 350,000, 30-year, 45-year-old female, right?
Yeah. And I did put preferred plus too, though. So I didn't put standard. I put preferred plus, like she's in really good health. So that's here. If I put standard, I'm sure it would go higher, of course. Let me see here. We update to, well, it didn't go that much difference. What, 98.35 for standard?
Yeah, because even with this, so I'm looking at Miracle 187.
Wow.
Force is 201. American Payment Protector is 209. Yeah, American Amicable don't even come up because they only have a rate for that for over 350.
Assurity is blowing them out the park.
Yeah.
Oh.
By an easy whole $100.
Yeah.
That's a big difference.
That's a happy customer.
Yeah, it's a very happy customer. So, and they're also good to, now that you did that, it's good to be able to tell the customer, hey, this company is so much better in price compared to some of the other core carriers. You can definitely say that. So, once we get the quote, you can either email this quote to the person, or you can go click apply now and get right into the application. So it goes right into the pre-qualifying questions, yes or no health questions. Let's just kind of mess around with this a little bit. Any cancer in the past 12 months? Let's go with no. Has the proposed insured been treated for, all these here? We will go with
they only go a 12-month look back on cancer for a term? Wow.
Yes, so yeah.
What rating is this company?
I will have
A plus, C plus, D, F. What?
It better be A because they're comparable.
It makes you kind of question,
Past 6 months and diagnosed.
Why is it too good to be true?
No.
What's the catch?
CDLs, no.
That's trauma speaking. That's trauma.
From other companies.
Period. When anything is too good to be true, you're looking for the worst.
Let's say she's non-military, entered to a written agreement. No written agreements. I like it's pretty simple. If you were doing an e-app with this, I like how they, oh wow. Okay, congratulations. Based on the information provided, your client is one step closer to getting the important coverage they need. If this was a Zoom and they could just see this, that I love how they keep the quote and the numbers right here in their face the whole time. let's go with next and see what happens. I'm curious. This is interesting. So let's see what happens here. Choose your account. If they're asking me for my banking, then that's when I will stop this demo. But it seems pretty lickety split. I'm curious to see what the whole life would be. Now I want to compare one of their maybe $10,000 or $15,000 whole life policies to say a AM or Royal Neighbors or even a Mutual of Omaha.
Mhm.
So let's see here. Apply, payment, finalize. Okay, so here's where we would put in our name, number, email address.
Wow, this is all to their application.
We're about to find out. I'm gonna get up to the point where they start asking for my payment information.
Okay, yeah, that's cool.
Uh,
I mean, but a year if they only going back a year for cancer, that's sweet,
yeah, that's pretty good.
especially for term.
Let's go with next. Let's go with the 123 Main Street thing. Let's go Chicago, Illinois.
Question is, do they give an on the spot decision?
It did say that they do give on spot decisions.
Okay.
I think if nothing shows up in that MIB, I'm sure it's on the spot. If there's something questionable, then I'm sure then it might not be instant. Let's go with no. Birth country, United States. Let's say this person's born in Arizona. Why not? Yes, they're a U.S. citizen. Next. Okay, it does do height and weight. Let's say she's I don't know, 5'5". What's a good weight for 5'5"? 135, something like that.
I'm 5'6" and I weigh 145.
Okay, we're kind of close then. 5'5",
Yeah.
135. And
Yeah, now that's gonna be the tricky part though, if they height and weight scale.
that height and weight situation, yeah. This is a country that's plagued with obesity. Is the position currently working at least 30 hours per week in their primary occupation? Let's go with yes. Her self-employed. Let's say she's a teacher that makes, I don't know, 60,000 a year. Okay. Employer's name. Oh boy. Okay. Getting into it.
So they do answer this time. Okay.
Let's go with I don't know, CPS, Chicago Public Schools. She's been a teacher for 10 years. Why not?
That's a sad salary for 10 years.
Might be real. I don't know how Chicago.
Yeah, well,
Public Schools does.
Chicago teachers, yeah, they make that. But out here, all these teachers out here close to 6 figures.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. You teach in Montgomery.
Yeah.
What's her
DuPage County, all of DuPage, all of that.
To be 45, what's that? 2022 minus 45.
1970. I was gonna say 78. Yeah, 77.
I think it is. I must do 78 because it's not quite July yet. Oh crap. I hope they don't ask for the license. All right, I think I'm gonna just chill here because it's about to start asking too much. I don't want to start digging too much into it. But standard, simple, something. Maybe just try something. I don't know. Let me see what happens. Okay. Premium updated to reflect age change. Did I get the date wrong? Maybe so. Okay, it went down actually, 82 something.
Mhm.
All right. What's the purpose of this insurance? Personal. Oh, you got to keep personal. Okay. Are there any agreements to sell this? No. Any
I
intent?
was saying they're like what, $16.
Mm-hmm. Any life expectancy or health exams in conjunction with life insurance of patient or something? No.
That right there just sold it. Oh, wait. I went from $98 to 82. Oh yeah, okay, come on.
She has no other stuff in coverage right now. Just
Right.
It just sold it for you right there.
Yeah, it did.
You don't even have to say, nothing. It was a done deal.
I wonder if I emailed the quote to somebody, could they do this themselves? Nah, I don't know. I'd probably say get back with your agent. I'm curious to see how that would be. What is your current occupation?
Lagunitos.
teacher. Okay. What? Let me see. I have to select something from here. What is your current that are not selected from pre-fill will be subject to additional review.
Just for educator.
Oh, maybe I was I didn't let it populate. Takes a second or so. Okay. Is this full time? Sure.
If they say stripper, does that mean additional review?
Well, I was thinking that if I typed in dancer, what kind of dancer?
Right, I'll shake my booty for change. That's what that means.
Y'all are crazy. Let's say she don't smoke marijuana. I wonder how marijuana is viewed now that it's legal in so many states. I wonder how if that will raise it up or
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah.
armed forces. Because some people, they got the medical card, medical marijuana, everything. I don't
Yeah,
know how.
but I noticed too now cigar smoke is actually okay. Because now they claim that it's not an everyday thing. Now I never heard that.
Right.
And Bernie Mac situation.
Right.
That
Okay.
one was a
I wish
chimney.
they could just answer this, put all these on one screen instead of.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, I got excited. I thought that was all the questions.
me too. I was like, hold on.
But wait a minute now, sign me up
All these
quick.
little questions and next and next and next weight change. No, okay, they could have just had all these on one page and just had us go through it. Because it's just making the application longer, Applicant had any health been postponed or no? Okay. So next, goodness, how many other receive payments or benefits from the government? Please, no more questions. Let's get to it. Other coverage. No.
And it seems like some of these questions you already answered.
Yeah, a couple times they did the same thing. DUI, guilty. No moving violations. I'm sure if I click yes, it'll probably raise it up.
Or
So
the problem says it's not.
probably
Yeah.
updating the policy based on these questions. That's probably why it keeps that number there to no probation. Please stop at 10 questions. No more than 10 questions. Thank you.
Dang.
Goodness.
Okay, so they asked that, so I need to know now because some people have filed bankruptcy.
True.
You
Stroke.
find out like if it's still within the 10-year, or if they're out of the 10-year, is it while it's within its 10-year period, 7 to 10-year period, or do they count? Oh, I hear a few.
I did. So yeah, see, they finally now they going back 10 years back for certain medical situations, Ron. Hey, what's
Yeah, I
up
see
with
that
this
now.
echo?
I see that now.
Echo.
Do they care what kind of bankruptcy it is or just bankruptcy in general?
I bet if you click yes, it would probably have questions. Goodness, it's a lot of medical questions and that this part's taking a little while. Past 10 years, Down syndrome, memory loss, blah, 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 muscular atrophy, Parkinson's, next. Guess there's no way to get around these questions. COPD, sleep apnea. I'm trying to see if they throw cancer in there again for 10-year look back. Paralysis, muscles. Okay, no. Goodness. If I'm the client and this is Zoom, I'm starting to get a little, little bothered. Like, can we get to this part that says payment? Any eye, nose, throat. Okay. I'm so tempted to click yes for this just to see if it raises it up. I think I'm gonna click yes on the next one just to see what happens. Oh, okay, maybe not. Using the controlled substances, heroin, amphetamines, it probably just you're not qualified.
Yeah,
Bro.
I looked up, all I saw was cocaine. I was like, ooh, don't answer that.
Yeah, I was like, nah, that might be an instant cancellation. Drug alcohol abuse, goodness gracious. I can see now this could start low, but depending on how they answer these questions, this probably gonna end up being $200 if they, got yes to any of these, I'm sure. AIDS, HIV. Oh my goodness.
Are you shooting for a term or a whole life policy or just anything, Nate?
This is we're doing an application for a term.
We're doing an application for a term.
Goodness. HIV again, just ask another way. Why do they do this way? Just put them all on one. Goodness. Huntington's disease. Okay. This is the part. Oh, well, family history. Anybody who died of cancer, heart disease. Okay. Before age 60. I don't like those questions. I hate those questions. Like when they want to gauge based on, what your father or mother may have had happen to them. And I hate that question. I've actually had a policy held up for like a week, like because of that. It's like, why did the person's parent die early? They had cancer. What kind of cancer? Like every day it was another question. I'm like, dude, they don't got nothing to do with my client. Like, who cares?
Why does it matter if the client is currently pregnant?
I don't know. I should have clicked yes to that one, huh? Just to see. Man, I never seen that question ever.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen a question like, "Are you currently pregnant?" All right, I was gonna say no to that.
I guess that goes back to though, like, why does it matter if the person had a bankruptcy? They still need coverage.
I know. I know.
I think they're probably thinking like a payout or like selling their policy to, pay off whatever debt or something. Some people do that. Some people do that.
COVID question.
Or the extremes that people go through
Question.
to
COVID.
pay off things or leave things behind for other people. Without getting into all the ugly details, but
Goodness.
They don't probably think about the.
They don't probably think about the suicide clause.
that's exactly what I'm getting at with Mari.
The 2 year, bro. You gotta wait the 2 years at least.
You gotta wait the 2 years at least.
Assessment has been adjusted.
Dark humor. Sorry, dark humor.
Sorry.
Okay.
No. Yeah.
Okay, we started off with standard, and then we did y'all see this?
Did y'all see this?
Yep.
Look what it dropped to.
Yep.
Look what it dropped to.
Dang.
Wow.
Sign me up for $350K, less $50, less than $50.
Yeah, because you're what, like 31? So it would be
Thank you.
super-
I'm 32, but thank you.
Okay, my bad. I keep thinking, oh yeah, I'm 9 years older than you. I keep thinking I'm only 10. I'm 10 years. Okay, my bad.
Yeah, so if you was in your 30s, and I probably dropped it like $19.
Really? So, all right, I'm gonna stop it here just for, I'm not gonna proceed and,
Go on and get it for yourself.
I'm not a 45-year-old female. It would be hard for me just because I'm a male. So, that is how you
Well,
would
in
do-
today's society,
that's how the application and
That's
the
how the
quotes
application
will go
and
for
the
Surety. Seems like a pretty good company. I don't know the rating of if they're A, B, C, but as far as I know, most of these IMOs we're with, they don't work with like B-rated companies like bankers per se, or those kind of companies. They want they're usually financially solvent. But I mean, I guess we could always look into Surety, see when they began, see their rating with Better Business Bureau. But in short, that's the product. So I mean, you can go on your own time. When has anybody got them yet? Surety? That was the first one I got from. Okay, I
never even got an email from them. Yeah.
Okay, it should be coming in. I just got with them like 2 days ago, maybe 3. And now they're starting to roll in like F&G. I just got appointed with F&G. I think Albert, you probably got F&G. I was looking into some things.
I don't know. I gotta look because there was a couple of those invitations that came through that when I clicked, it said that